Hello and welcome to Tower Hamlets Talking Therapies What Is series. In this video, we are going to be looking at what is social anxiety. We are going to cover what is social anxiety, what causes social anxiety, what are the typical symptoms, and how is social anxiety treated. What is social anxiety? Social anxiety is a long-term and overwhelming fear of social situations. It is more than just being shy, it is a fear that affects everyday activities. Many people occasionally worry about social situations, but someone with social anxiety will feel overly worried before, during, and after a social event or situation. There can be two types of social anxiety. Firstly, we have specific social anxiety, whereby the anxiety is present in very specific scenarios, such as eating in public or public speaking. And secondly, we have generalized social anxiety, whereby the anxiety is present in most situations where you interact with others. People who suffer from social anxiety feel anxious when observed by others or when talking to others. They fear that they will do something embarrassing or that others will think badly of them or even judge them. They fear that they are not as good as the other person. What causes social anxiety? There can be many factors. It is often related to low self-esteem or a poor opinion of oneself. Some people are more anxious and have learnt to worry more. Others may have had stressful life events that contribute. Contributory factors may include biological factors, environmental factors, negative life experiences, difficulties coping with demands of different life stages, stresses that affect relationships with others. However, you do not have to have known where it began in order to overcome it. What are the physical symptoms? Anxiety activates the fight or flight response, which happens when we feel unable to cope with threat. This produces a range of physical reactions such as blushing, butterflies, restlessness and trembling, racing or pounding heart, difficulties breathing, dizziness and tense muscles, numbness, tingling, sweating, and needing to use the toilet. So what might you be thinking when experiencing social anxiety? You will most likely know that the fear is unreasonable. You feel others are thinking badly of you. You feel others are judging you negatively. You may experience negative images of how you think you look or fear how others see you. For example, I'm going to embarrass myself. People will think I'm stupid. I will look stupid. I've said the wrong thing. I'm boring. Why did I say that? People won't like me. No one likes me. What might you do to help yourself cope? You may engage in safety and/or avoidance behaviours. For example, you may avoid going to social situations that you find difficult. You may go to the social situation but feel distressed and anxious. You may be unable to relax in the social situation. You may rehearse what you're going to say beforehand. You may drink more. You may avoid eye contact. You may keep your hands busy or keep moving around. You may offer to help to keep yourself busy and away from conversation. You may talk quickly or give short responses. The vicious cycle. Our thoughts, emotions, physical symptoms and behaviours are all linked. Anxiety is maintained because of the vicious cycle in these areas. This is an example of the vicious cycle. We may experience a stressful or unpleasant situation or trigger. that can then cause a series of thoughts, emotions, physical sensations, and behaviours. Cognitive behavioural therapy acknowledges that unhelpful thoughts and unhelpful behaviours can keep us trapped in this vicious cycle. And through CBT, it is likely that you would develop your own personal vicious cycle to help you to understand what changes need to be made. How to treat social anxiety. It is a good idea to see your GP if social anxiety is having a big impact on your life. You can refer yourselves to a local talking therapy service where you will likely be offered cognitive behavioural therapy, or CBT for short, or guided self-help, which is based on CBT. CBT interventions will teach you strategies to help you cope with social anxiety by teaching you ways to overcome unhelpful thoughts and behaviours. In summary, social anxiety is a common mental health disorder. It is characterised by an overwhelming fear of social situations and can cause distress to the person experiencing it. The fear causes the person to experience a range of physical symptoms, and it is maintained by unhelpful ways of thinking and behaving. CBT is an effective treatment option for social anxiety, as well as the use of self-help materials. Thank you for listening.